Hey guys, it's Rebecca. Today's book I'm going to be reviewing is Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. It is the third and final book in the Hunger Games series. If you guys have not read this book, don't watch this video because I'm going to go straight into what I think about it. So if you haven't read this book, just look online at the description of what it is, and that is basically it. I'm not going to review what it is. So this is all spoilers. Beware. I was really mad. I was not satisfied by this book whatsoever. I closed it and literally started being like, what the hell, man? No, it's not fair. She didn't wrap it up. She kind of took, I feel like she took an easy way out. I feel like not everything was detailed enough, and I think that she spent way too much time talking about District 13 and how they're going to organize this and life at District 13 underground, and it sucks being underground 24/7. I didn't care about any of that. 200 pages of the book. I have to say I did not like the third book. Is that like a sin? When it started, I was really excited about it, and it had a lot of twists that I was not expecting, but they weren't good. I mean, Peeta strangling Katniss was a surprise, but it wasn't a good surprise. Why would you put Peeta in that position with amnesia or brainwashing at the last book, and it wasn't even resolved? Hey guys, sorry for the switch all of a sudden, but when I was filming that segment, like right when it ended, when it did, something came up like urgently, and I had to leave, and I just got back. I've been gone for a few weeks, so sorry about that. That video was supposed to go up quite a while back, right after the Catching Fire review, but it never did. Okay. So I'm just going to continue like with my review. I was in the middle of talking about Peeta. Peeta strangling Katniss was not cool. It was not cool whatsoever for me. I was not for it. And, I mean, it was a surprise. It was not a good surprise because it never got resolved. It was not resolved at all in the end. It was just kind of like him sort of remembering it, and you put out such an awkward part where they have to go and save everybody's ass and destroy the Capitol, and Peeta's just like, real or not real? And it wasn't even resolved at the end. You're just taking the easy way out of describing that to us. You could have like made it at the end of Catching Fire maybe, and then worked it through Mockingjay instead of wasting all the time talking about stupid District 13. Like, it should have stayed buried because I didn't give a rat's ass about that. While Peeta's gone, like, Katniss and Gale get to bond more, and I was hoping for a lot more insight on how Gale and Katniss are together and how Gale is on a different person and all this. Seeing it, it wasn't really there. It was kind of just like Katniss's focus was on Peeta and not on Gale, and Gale wasn't really, he was trying really hard to be there for her and kind of work his way into her life on a more important note, but it just wasn't there. They're always not together, if that makes sense. It's either she's spending all the time with Peeta and bonding with Peeta, or she's hunting with Gale and spending time with Gale, but they're not like together, and she can't like see them on even levels because she's so worried about the other, so focused on the other. So that I didn't like because I had a very strong set point of what was going to happen and high hopes of what was going to happen and give Gale like a fair fight, and I don't think that the author did that. Going back to the whole Peeta thing and how he's brainwashed and how, he's scared of Katniss because he thinks like she's this monster, which sort of is, actually. The way Katniss handled the whole Peeta brainwashing thing was just horrible. I kept saying, like, you can't be tweeting. She's like, sit there tweeting. You can't be treating Peeta like this. If it was you, Peeta would be over the moon and protecting you from everyone. Even if everyone wanted to kill you and think that you're like a danger and everything, he'd be there for you. He'd be so nice to you. And I was yelling this at her. I was reading this book, sitting in the car reading. I was like, you stupid heartless bitch, don't you know, blah, 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 blah. And I probably look really crazy right now, but that's what I was doing. And then, like, later on, someone asked, I forgot who said it, but someone mentioned it. I was like, thank you. Thank you. Like, finally someone said something about it, and she's like, and her reaction was like, yeah, but he still can't remember anything, and that's annoying. I just, oh my god. Katniss annoys me, but I see where she's coming from, and I see her, like, girl power and what she had to live through growing up. Like, I know, but she She makes me mad. This whole first part of the book is all about nonsense that goes on in District 13. The rest of it, that is like everything else. And they have to go take down Capitol, and you know, you've read it too. They have to go take down Capitol, and I know that The Hunger Games is a very violent novel and very sad endings and all this stuff, but I didn't expect Finnick. Is that his name? Finnick to die. He just got back together with his, like, what's her name? Annie. He's really nice. And I was just, like, kind of bummed out about that. I was like, that's not fair. But Hunger Games aren't fair. And a lot of people died. I can't name any others. So then Gale, I guess, when he was working underground, he was working in a bomb kind of thing. And his bomb actually, when they all got to the Capitol and they got through all these stages of killing people and all this, they were just about to get to President Snow, and Katniss spots her little sister Prim and watches her getting blown up. I don't have a little sister, but I do have an elder sister, and watching her get blown up would not settle right. She, like, And then, so I guess that Gale's bomb was exactly like the type that went off, because one went off and it was all children. It was children in a pen, like ages, I guess, babies to like 14 or I don't know, some teenagers. But they were all like in this fenced area, and the bomb went off first and killed them. And then Prim, because she, she's medical and everything, came the whole other team and was fixing it, and then the second round went off, and that instantly reminded Katniss about Gale. And I know this is gonna sound really bad, like it's gonna sound bad, but that's the reason like Katniss can't be with Gale. I seriously think that's the author. What's her name? Suzanne Collins took an easy way out just so she could be with Peeta. There was no fight. There was no realization that she can't live without the other. There was no anything. And I know this book is not supposed to be centered on romance. It's supposed to be centered on the Hunger Games, and I get that. But it was not, the way she did it was not cool. Like, she made it so her little sister died, and that's why she can't be with Gale. Not because Gale's wrong for her, not because Gale, like, is mean to her, not because Peeta's just better for her. It's because Gale supposedly killed her little sister. What twisted mind writes that? I mean, it's good. I mean, it's good writing. It gets to you. It gets to you. But who can do that? Like, I feel like she took an easy way out by making Gale a murderer, which she isn't. And I was really excited to find out more about Gale and see where Peeta and Gale stood and everything. Like, I was really centered on Team Peeta, but that's because all I was given was Peeta. I was given no Gale, and here's the chance to give me all the Gale you can, and you give me no Gale, and then you kill her little sister. Great job. So then Katniss defeats the Capitol and doesn't kill President Snow, but she kills the person that led District 13. So that was a surprise, but no one gets killed either way, I think. I'm not really sure. Basically what I said already. I think that the author, I think Suzanne was a dumbass for brainwashing Pete at this point, because if anything, brainwash him in the Hunger Games, and then he'll be like running around trying to kill Katniss and be like, and have like flashes being like, I have to kill you. Wait, I love her. I have to kill you. Wait, I love her. It'd be really, really cool in the Hunger Games, not after the Hunger Games when you have all this shit to worry about and you're supposed to be tying up all the loose ends. Dumb. It was not satisfying, this book. I really hope they make a movie. I really hope they make a crazy, crazy franchise with this movie. Because, I even bought, like, a poster. I got it at Borders because I love Borders. If you shop at Barnes & Noble, you're not cool. I shop at Borders. I'm a Borders Plus member. I get discounts, babe. Anyways, that's not important, but I do like Borders. So I got this poster, and it says it's, like, black and gold, and it has the Mockingjay symbol on it, like the bird. And it says down with the Capitol in like spray paint block letters. Like someone took a stencil and spray painted it. And it's so funny. Like people will walk in and be like, okay, are you a rebel now? I'm like, no, because it doesn't say the Hunger Games. It doesn't say it's a book or anything. It just says like you have to read the books to understand it. So that's going to be fun. Like Halloween, I think I might be Katniss. JK. No one will get that. It would make a cool idea if I have like nothing else. Anyways, so those are my thoughts. And let me know what yours are, and I will see you guys next time.